Welcome to Kakadu Club.
SKCTV. I am so excited today. I've got my mate here, John Gitsham. He's the Bird Man.
G'day,
He was
Snap.
very excited to
Yeah.
meet you, John.
That's
Because
good
you
to
know
meet him.
all things about birds.
A lot of things about birds, yeah.
And we're in the Oakland Parks wetland, which is brilliant for water birds. I like them.
Yeah, they're good to watch.
He is a vegetarian. That's true. I don't eat birds. No, he doesn't. But he absolutely adores them, and I'm a bit of a twitcher myself.
Yeah.
So we wanted to ask some questions about local birds in South Australia, especially in the wetlands.
Yep.
Like, how many species are there?
Oh, there could be a lot of different species. Depending on the wetland, you could get up to 50 to 60 different species of wetland type birds, birds that rely on water.
It's a lot of looking.
Yeah, it is a lot of looking.
But we see them in our backyards and everything now.
Yeah, they're not wetland birds. They are woodland birds. So you got
Woodlands,
you got wetland birds and woodland
gotcha.
birds. So there's birds that love water, they need water, and then there's birds like honey eaters that don't necessarily need water because they eat nectar and insects and things. So they don't have to be near water. But if there's water around, they'll come and drink or have a bath. So
Cool. So that brings us to special birds like ibis.
yep.
There's different variations.
Okay, there's 3 different ibises in Australia. There's the sacred ibis or white ibis, which is the bin chicken, unfortunate name. And then there's the straw-necked ibis, which has a lovely sort of straw-like plumage, and it's sort of dark blue colour on its back, and they hang out with the bin chicken. And then there's the rare one, which is the glossy ibis, which is quite rare, and it's a purpley colour, beautiful looking one. But ibises are found all over the world. They're a cosmopolitan bird, but Australia has its own 3 species.
So they should be sacred because they were found in Egypt.
Yeah, Cleopatra had some.
She also liked cats, which we must put
Yeah,
inside at night
That's right.
because they're not good around the wetlands.
Not good around wetlands. or
Excellent. And you say they're related to me, as in birds, all birds.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they are. Well, there's
Being a crocodile.
Yeah, there's 2 things in common with you. One, your females lay an egg.
Yeah, not me.
No, not you.
He doesn't like
But the
it.
females of your species lay eggs, and so do birds.
There you
And
go.
also your scales on a bird feathers are just extended scales. So you're related to birds from a long, long time ago, Snap.
So how long have you been involved with birds?
Since I was about 12 or 14 years old. I
Gorgeous.
belong to Birds SA, which is South Australia's prime birding association. I used to be the president up until recently.
Wow.
Yeah, that's impressive, isn't it?
Wasn't it? Aren't you need to wear a crown or something?
No, no.
In South Australia, say if you found a bird that had fallen out of a tree
Yep.
in the wetlands, is it different to a bird falling out of the tree in your common park or your backyard?
Not really. If a bird,
What do you do?
Well, if a bird falls out of a tree, it's either it's a fledgling, it's left its nest,
Yep.
which means if it's okay, leave it alone because mum and dad will look after it and they'll hide it from cats and whatever
Oh,
things.
that's good.
But if it's injured,
Ooh.
then you go to somebody like Fauna Rescue.
Fauna Rescue.
Yeah.
And you can look online and
Look
find
online,
out their contact.
Fauna Rescue, and they'll look after the bird and get it all tickety-boo.
Do birds think?
Probably the 2 most intelligent birds in the world are ravens and parrots.
Wow.
Because parrots can imitate human speech. as
Yes,
you
they
know,
can.
And ravens can solve problems and puzzles.
Got one more question for John?
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
What's your favourite all-time bird?
My
Yeah.
favourite all-time bird.
Favourite.
I reckon the yellow-tailed black cockatoo is one of my favourite.
Yeah.
They're such a beautiful, majestic parrot, or cockatoo actually.
Yeah.
And they've got that
They're big.
lovely call, like a squeaky door, and they
Yes.
and they fly like slow motion. And they're just, every time I see them, I just stop and stare. They're just stunning. They're one of Australia's biggest cockatoos. They're just stunning.
I gotta go.
Okay.
I'm gonna go and take photos.
All right, you go take photos, Snap.
All right, well, Snap and I will go and take some photos, but thank you, John, for being with us.
That's my pleasure.
Snap. Hi, John the
Hello.
Bird Man.
How are you?
Have you seen Snap?
I think he's gone over to the wetland to photograph the wetland birds.
He's
You'll find
meant
them
to ask me. I meant to go with him. And I wanted to know, what's the best way us kids
Mhm.
can photograph birds?
First, you need a camera, obviously, but you can get fairly close, but you have to be very quiet and not disturb the birds. And if you've got a camera with a bigger lens, means you can stay back a little bit and not disturb the birds. But you might.
Be very quiet.
Yeah, that's a
I
good.
will.
Yep,
Oh, well, thank you so much for
No
being
problem.
on SKCTV.
it's been a pleasure.
I gotta go. I gotta
Okay.
find him. Snap, Snap,
Bye.
where are you? Look at that. Oh, look at that one. Oh, look at that. It's pretty.
Welcome to